Hoping for the best, expecting the worst. I'm just happy to finally get some gloves that aren't complete shit. And they're not minimal wear, it's not like they're super amazing. Reason is because skins will run hit its peak. I think it's stabilized, but I don't think it's hit its peak. I think it will drop off during the during the operation. I think there'll be some volatility, but it will resume, come late December or January, and will probably, why gloves never factory new? They are factory new sometimes, it's just they're very rare. Only 1 in 137 gloves factory new or something along those lines. The odds are very, very narrow, just due to the way the float range is limited. So, it's very hard to get factory new gloves, that's the thing. Someone wants to buy your inventory, hit me up on Twitter. I buy inventories. I buy out people like you all the time. Wow, that sounded ominous. But I can buy it. Just DM me on Twitter. It might be a while before I get back to you. I think there's like 5 salesmen to do when I get off, and I just need to do other stuff in the meantime. But I will get to it eventually. There's obviously
look again.
Underpass, Carrigan's already
There's
dead.
gonna be.
Once again, they look to.
But at least
all
those sparring pros.
Currently 3 players in the setup right now for Cloud9.
They were able to force their way in.
Nah, but for real, it changes your mood and shit. Like, I never do it before stream.
Weapons saved on over. They're
Yes,
feeling a bit more
like-
confident trying to do the same this time around.
50 seconds.
Shiro with the ult though starts to edge on forward. To get up onto the angle, out in the open, hits the timing shot to Carrigan.
45. Why cover? I never have sex before stream.
what is Brookie doing?
Please, please.
And now that push forward from Brokey. Why has he done that? He's completely offered himself up.
I think
And Cloud9 will have another weapon to play with. Now a better shot
I think
at the
Brokey didn't
Aegis
understand that they are equal,
versus 2. Twist over the top of the smoke. Gets on kill.
What is happening?
Twist and a turn.
What is
Oh my
happening?
god! It's an ace, please!
In the moment. Just Axel now left.
What just happened?
Twist wants one more to collect all 5. And Axel is going to be shaking coming back into this.
Ace them, ace them! Oh my god!
The big game round.
Should we talk about the Counter-Strike?
Because well, this was a question that I was going to ask when you went to get your needle thing that I've been thinking about for a lot of this. I guess my question would be, how high do we think this Cloud9 roster... We talked about this, I think, a little in the last episode. Are we all excited? Like, we're all excited to see this lineup work. Do we think it's going to be the solution?
I don't know, but that right there, Jason, is an ad for a marijuana commercial. How high on Cloud9 are you?
I've been saying we should get a weed sponsor for a while.
But let's talk about... Look, I will gladly overrate...
Illegal in my country, of course.
I will gladly overrate them immediately. I'll gladly just go and say that, like, they should be...
Top 3?
Not... Well, I would say that I would like to see them make playoffs.
Yeah.
I would like to see them make playoffs. I think they are, for my money, looking at the teams at the moment, and obviously I understand how heavily I am overrating them right now, and that I know that Counter-Strike teams coming together are going to need time. Everything that we've said about all these other teams, I could still apply all that to Cloud9, but I just think the caliber of player on that team, and the fact that they don't have to change to English as the main language.
They should be taken off pretty quick.
I feel that they have the best runway, the clearest these things that I do, which I think is like really strange because the people who comment on this stuff put nothing about themselves out online, right? There's no vulnerability from them about what they do every day. And they might believe in the fucking man in the sky, which, no offense to you if you believe in the man in the sky, but like if these people are judging me about taking a fucking pill that I call a placebo and they believe about fucking Jesus Christ, like well, it's gone, but like what are we talking about here? For me, in a lot of conversations and the way that I feel like I have conducted myself the majority of my career, contrary to what some people might say about me, I feel that I'm always trying to just be me. Like I don't have anything to hide from people. Like I'm sure I have skeletons in my closet like everybody else, and I know in certain points in my life I've been a dick. And I know I've maybe been a little bit too aggressive to someone, or maybe spoken shit about someone. Like everybody has those type of things about them, but. One of the things that I think I can be proud of is the fact that most of the time, well, not most of the time, all the time, I'm trying to be authentic to me. And talking about this...
Be careful, it's still that 3-man setup at the B bomb side, which is a bit rare. Normally it's 1B, maybe 2 towards middle, but 9 are really aggressive on that B defense. 80's pushing in front, but Nico, he's read that. He saw that coming.
He certainly did. Not going down without a fight, gets himself a second kill in the round as well. Surely G2 have done enough here. JKS confirms the round, just Goofy remaining. Now they know his position as well. Towards construction and finished off by Monacy. Very convincing round there, focusing towards that mid area once again. Faster paced gameplay. Trading out those kills. We go 1-1. Final round here, the first half of overtime. All in hands of Monacy. We haven't said his name too often, Anders. I have to be honest. Like, he's 18 and 21. He's not a bad game, but Hades has kind of blown him out of the water in pretty much every single duel, it feels like.
And especially between the two of them, we saw Monacy miss a couple of weird shots, but
That's true.
they were that difficult to hit, so it might just be one of those days we have a little bit of a slower start. It's very frustrating when your opponent is firing on that level.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to see Nico, nice grenade there. Will do significant damage to Hades, takes it down to 56. Nico, 27 kills, just to know that. Hades at the very top, and Monacy will be gone for us another missed opportunity, and thankfully will be traded out, but that's the sort of shot you expect Monacy to hit. Man advantage 4-9.
Still, right? You don't have to worry about it. But what is your biggest problem with Counter-Strike right now?
Right now? CSGO?
Yeah, or CS2. You like the movement, I saw your tweets.
No. Well, on CS2, I think Spring is third.
It feels rubbish, right?
Yes, it's
It
terrible.
feels weird.
But do you think that's because you are playing on whichever server it is?
Subtick 64.
Yeah, or is it... yeah, do you think it's because it's like game-based or server-based?
I think it's because of the tick rate. Because also in CSGO, when you go to 64 tick, Spring is terrible.
It feels like it's like that, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm hopeful that they can improve because they've improved on a lot of things in the last few months. But that's like the only thing that's bothered me until now, because whenever like I'm playing a matchmaking game on CS2 and I shoot a guy and I just go full spray mode, then I feel like something is just off. Like my bullets are not connecting, or like this pattern is just random because of the tick rate. Obviously this is sub tick, so it just doesn't feel right.
There seems to be a lot of kick in the guns when you're spraying.
Well,
them,
this
too.
is where I was going to go with the next point, because we can't disable Bob. I imagine you disable Bob in CS:GO.
Yeah.
Okay, and what about like the traces, right? The traces feel like they're more intrusive in CS2 than doing CS:GO.
I don't use tracers.
Yeah, there you go. So that's another thing. So you can't turn either of those things off.
Yeah,
I don't
I
use
know.
traces either. Right?
I find it distracting.
And those are two things that you now
Spraying through smokes, like seeing tracers, doesn't help.
don't help.
Sometimes,
it's not accurate.
sometimes you whiff. You see this. Like,
Might go for white ones though, white container. Yeah, of course, if you have the budget, if you can afford some, PTA or King Snakes, then definitely go for it. King Snakes, full records fit really well with power handle, so. Which skin won Epidemic's contest? It was 3 skins. It was in top 3. First one, On Storm, 4X TSM, Cabo 15 Hollow. This was the first one. Second one, On Sports, Furia, Enter Hollow. Third one, NAP, Dreamhack Hollow, Phantom Disruption. These were the 3 skins that won. All bang. All bang. The odd is such a banger. Yeah. If somebody submits one of these for our contest,
doesn't have like 5,000. It's still horrible. Not annoying to learn, it's just fucking buggy. There's like half the part between 45 and 60 I just could not do because he kept bumping me.
Steeringi kyllä vähäsen niinku jotenkin
It's just straight
usasee
up
tuohon alusta.
Like, I'm sorry, Chloe, I know you playtest and everything, but this is such a terribly fucking playtested level. It's unbelievable how poorly it plays. It's so bad.
Tehdään noita päin, että se toimii.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mulla on ollut Grimtonit paradais läpi. Mulla meni tässä 3 tuntia yhteensä vetää.
Mikä meni? Se ihme...
Was, you know, why she got with Epstein in the first case. I think it's likely that there was a lot of benefits for her in terms of money and power, and that's what she was attracted to, but I don't think it's fair to say that she had hit hard times or whatever. And I also don't know what she means by disgraced. Maybe because her father went through all those scandals and stuff, and her name
she only got a measly $80,000 a year. That's why she was disgraced. Thank you.
Well, maybe I mean, in the terms of the like, you know, out of touch, ultra wealthy individual socialites at that time, yeah, probably 80,000.
When your friends are like the president and the richest people in New York, then sure, you would think that, wouldn't you?
Now you're poor.
Yeah.
And she's saying all of this to one of Epstein's like victims, like one of the victims that she, you know, also victimized. So like she was fucking bragging to her about how rough her life was and how shit her life was, all the hard times and how disgraced she was, while she's talking to an actual fucking victim here.
Also,
it's
is
so
that
insulting.
quote? Yeah, is that quote to the victim saying, "Oh well, since I'm older, it takes the pressure off me to have sex with him"? Is that what you mean by that quote?
Maxwell. Yeah, that's Maxwell saying that to the victim.
Yeah, so she's basically like, "Oh well, I'm not, you know, prepubescent, so I'm safe."
Yeah, no, it's more like she was saying like, take one for the team, basically. Let me have a rest. This is your job now. It's like it's so gross. Yeah, it's so gross how kind of like normalized this was in their entire relationship and stuff. It's so candid, you know. Alright, so then Maxwell was responsible for some of Epstein's most high-profile connections, such as Prince Andrew, and it also led to connections with the Kennedys, the Clintons, the Trumps, and Alan Dershowitz. So this is Maxwell kind of...
EU-Haltserk vs NA-Haltserk kuva.
Joo.
Eiku hetkinen, ei muuten oo varmaan Boomplastakaan mitään hahmoa. Pitää kysyä Dotilta.
Tiny tekee.
Mun mielestä toi Halserk voisi olla myös joku pornojarno tai joku sellainen. Ne näyttää tollaselle niinku, et sillä on hirmu iso kokoelma.
Helvetti.
Se on myös pornojarno. Eikä lopettu oppilas, jos on taivuttaa sanaa edessiiviin.
Bumblava kyllä voisi olla joku ydessipyry.
Mä en muuten laittanut siihen videoon mitään varoitusta välkkyvistä valoista.
Ydesi ytte.
Mitä?
Toi tuliko mä hain vaan Bumblaa? Tosta on kovaa hausta.
Ydesi ytte.
GG, I never dream, Boy Skywalker 14.
Ydessipyry. Taitaa olla nyt official.
Ydessipyry.
Ja Halserk on sitten Odessi Otte. Otto.
NPL, they were pretty excited about the prospect of watching NPL play on Navi, right? He's going to come through. It's going to be amazing. And then what happens? He bombs out. He's a terrible anchor. He's not good enough. Okay, sorry. I don't mean to disparage the kid. He's still a kid. And a lot of these we play kids are just kids. And not every story was going to work out. There's a lot of pressure and big shoes to fill going to Navi. But NPL does not work out. NPL is where Donk was at. Almost. Donk in his last season was like a top 5 player in the Academy League. But Donk was never even like Gym Pat coming out of Mao's NXT. He was like the simple of his season almost in the Academy League. All of this is to say that Donk was like a very good player who got very good near the end, but he was not the same level of hype and prospect as Monacy. So what is it about Donk that makes him so good? Obviously, for those who just like decided to tune in for the grand finals, Kato, and yeah, shout out to the watch party we just did, because it was pretty surreal to watch this with other people. Like it felt like we were at the LAN itself, at Off-Road Bar in Toronto. By the way, we're gonna do this again for Cologne, so make sure you come to that. All right, we're running these events all the time. Check out the Twitter. Watching Donk spawn into the grand final every single map, like instantly with like 15 kills in 4 or 5 rounds. No joke. Every single time. It was pretty...
Joo!
Trying to play for the opener through mid, but device was cancelled out. He didn't go for any short aggression, and then when they do, it's a peek into an AWP, just waiting for them. Everyone from 9 Pandas is showing up today. And everybody's hitting their mark. Everybody's fragging out. And you know, you started the second half by mentioning it's strange when you look at the names on the server, but 9 Pandas are outmatching Astralis on firepower.
That is an absolute fact. Outmatching them in terms of firepower. They've had the economic advantage through the entire first half, and they're kind of on the verge of getting it. And then, yeah, tactically outplaying Astralis. This T side is looking much more well drilled, much better at moving around the map.
It seems like 9 Pandas are playing with more confidence than Astralis. So very cool to see from 9 Pandas' perspective. Astralis start with 4 players at the B bomb side. They'll send Device out for a solo pick middle, and now they've taken some control of short. They deny free access for 9 Pandas, but 9 Pandas this time are sending the majority of their forces up through playground, up towards long. The device isn't going to detect that.
No one's home. Flashbang to turn the corner.
They could scale so fast up long here, and device is not really in a position to stop that from happening.
No, but he knows the timing. He's going to start backing away. He realizes they can come in towards front bathrooms. So good map control for 9 Pandas early on in this round. 1 minute and 10 seconds still on the clock.
It's been rotate up to help device. It's the form. Usually this A setup is unbreakable.
This is a tough angle though for device. There's 3 choke points he's got to worry about.
He has to be very lucky here that he come from one side, glowing. The shadow could betray him here. He walks into device. Shot lands to the
It changed a lot. So it's hard to say right now that I think most of the teams are still trying to figure out how to play the game.
What about being an in-game leader and calling in MR12? Does it change any of your decisions overall as part of calling? Are you going for more gimmicks? What do you feel with MR12?
I don't think it changes my way of calling that much, but I can say that I'm not a big fan of having MR12 in best of ones.
Okay. So
I mean, I think most of the people
economy change, or you want an MR15?
Join a big club. Yeah, I don't think I'm the only one who said this, but I think in best of 3 it's fine, because even if you, let's say you lose one map, you still have chance to come back, but in best of 1, if you lose, let's say, both of the pistols and you lose 1 or 2 more, let's say, unlucky rounds, then it's impossible to win the game. I feel like the game is a lot more, maybe it's stupid to say, but a lot more random in best of 1s, and anyone can beat anyone.
Sure. But so, do you think the economy's fine for MR12 in best of 3s? Or did you want to see it changed anyway?
I think it should be changed anyway. I don't know how to fix it exactly, but I think it needs a change.
Coin. This actually looks fancy, man. This looks more like a medal than a coin. You know what I'm saying? Other ones just look fucking all the same. Actually, the French one actually wasn't too bad. But it's still it looks like shit. This was like ramen noodles. This is just literally ramen noodles. No more CSGO major. And then all these ones were the same, the lines. Even the captain one. The French one, they were trying to do something with it, but it being not symmetrical makes it look really bad. The Copenhagen one, I think it's actually my favorite one. It looks nice. So how long have we got to do pick'ems and stuff? Okay, last stretch. Oh. Let's see how long the first 1,000 kills take. First couple of hundred or so. Just to confirm.
This Ruby is still pretty expensive, a lot cheaper than Talon, but the color of the handle also matches very well. Look at that. The inside, very close in color. So yeah, I would go for one of these two. My friend used to own this combo, very clean. Also, another alternative, I just remembered, something like M9 Autotronic. Now you can go for any Autotronic, doesn't have to be M9, but the reason people go with Autotronic, the silver matches with the white, so this part matches with the white bit, then the red, also pretty balanced combo. But yeah, it doesn't have to be M9, it can be any other Autotronic. This is just the most common one. Looks better with Talon overall. Ruby takes too much attention. Yeah, at that point it's up to you. All of them are pretty good. Really exciting this or Omega for the combo. Tiger 2, probably Omegas. If you do want to go areas, what my personal combo, not my personal combo, but my personal favorite combo is Eric Love, some sort of gold gem. For example, a stiletto K-Pardon gold gem. One of the good patterns is 268. Gold gems look very clean, Eric Love. Especially the stiletto, because it has a brown handle which matches with the glove.
5 hours? I cannot be spending 5 hours on this, bro. This guy's strategies suck. Alright, so let's see it. That, bro. What the fuck is going on? I need that to happen, man. I need that. This is what I need, man. It's not gonna happen until I get that. Until that run happens, I'm not getting that. As you can see, this part is much easier. I want to do that jump better. I feel like I'm like kind of like half-assing that. That just caused me to die a lot. I wouldn't say that's it. I can feel the lack of precision. Like, it's very tangible. But the thing about it is, like, it always works. Like, it's not a matter of whether or not I can do the hard thing, right? It just, like, doesn't feel right. Like, it feels like my ship is wobbling everywhere. Can I just, like, do that? Or, like, with the saw removed, is it easier to just do that? I couldn't do that before because of the saw, but it might actually be fine to just do this now. But then I don't want to hit that saw. I think it's fine. Right.
Some good times. Now, Henry, yesterday, I know you're in the mailbag. I just wanted to bring this up. Yesterday we had, obviously, that really beautifully curated presentation by Machine and Jason.
That was great.
Yeah, they spent so much time on that, and it was a joy to get to see them deliver something they were so passionate about. But the picture came up, and there was a picture of, it looked like boy band back from the 90s. Do you remember that one? There was 2 teams.
Oh, yes, I do. It was the San Francisco Optic and the Birmingham South.
Yes, I forgot the names of all the Salvo players. It was Wes, Wilzo,
PT.
Rattlesnake, PT.
Yeah.
PT, yes.
And then, yeah, I kind of, I think I named it on the broadcast. Mangia Cap was the 5th, yeah. And San Francisco Optic, yeah, Mo, Clown.
Yeah. And it was War Machine.
GRT.
And was it Prodigy, the other guy on the far left?
I don't think so.
Or Paradox.
Maybe.
I think it was
I don't think
Paradox.
it's Prodigy, but maybe Paradox. I played them once, smashed them to pieces on Dust 2.
Yeah.
We ended up losing the series, so we won like what, 10-4 or something in our game, and then we got absolutely quality. We have a discipline.
That's the problem. People don't realize back in the Championship Gaming Series, because all the other games were combined. Right? Well, it was 2000.
Yeah, no, exactly. They don't
realize. These people, they don't realize. But your other games really depended on how you did. You could have won CS. But that's the thing. I guess Counter-Strike, if you were winning, what, 10-0?
Yeah.
Like then you were, but you were never going to win an MR9 16k game of Counter-Strike 10-0. Especially with all the AWPers we had back then.
Just AWPers.
Everyone double AWP and AWP
You could bunny
abusers.
hop like an...
What am I doing? I'm dying to do random shit. Hi, Ben. The tallest slaughterhouse victor? I was some guy who was like 5'3". I lie. No one called me slaughterhouse. You can't be genetically gifted like, vertically as well as being good at GD. Those are mutually exclusive traits. You can't have both. Being good at GD and vertically gifted is just not a combination that's possible, I'm afraid. Zeronium is 5'4". He's just lying to you.
Aivan tää. Kumenos. No miksi ois mennyt meillä keinoittaa pienemmäksi? Joo. Hyvä.
Jevelin extremen.
Vitun leijeröinnit. Siis kato, tän pitäis mennä näiden alapuolelle, mutta tää ei mee.
Video feature placementin. Mä muistan mikä kontesti on kyseessä.
Oliks Zeta pyytäsit vasta 2019?
Joo.
Ai jammerin muista se oli 18.
Tietääkseni joo.
Todella kurjaa.
Mä näin tän Incipientin niinku heti kun se tuli ulos, kun mä olin tiennyt jo siinä kohtaa aika pitkään Jenkinsin.
Mitä sillä edes oli ennen Incipientti?
Sillä oli yksi semmonen ripuli 2.0 demoni ainakin. En kyllä edes niinku muista mitä sillä oli muuta. Se saattoi jopa olla tuo Incipient sen eka niinku semmonen hyvä taso. Tai tosi hyvä taso. Siihen aikaan tuo Incipient oli ainakin tosi hyvä.
Jes, riivitti, olisiko nyt tää?
Joo,
Toimisiko nyt tää?
Rotelithium.
Rotelithium.
Cool with it. Swaps out to the AK-47. Not going to take the reload on the AWP. And this was a gun round.
Okay, Chad. Now you talk about patterns. I've solved this. They go B, then they go A, then they go mid.
Okay, then so it's like an evolution of the Alexi B.
Yeah, no, this is the Snacksy B.
The Snacksy B.
Yeah. You go B, then you go A, then you go mid. We'll find out what happens.
happens next. I'm very excited.
Well, this is just domination, right? This to be 5 maps in a row if the scoreline continues in this way that you and I have casted so far of stage 2 that have been absolute ownage. We had
throwback as well.
Yeah, boom headshot.
Yeah, people on IRC when that was popping off. It's kind of like Discord, but not the video call.
Yeah. Oh, they are going into potentially 2 players. Potentially.
Seize your ankles. Flash of Magic's ankles. The Victorians watching would have loved that. Hunter finishes him off. Drops a good one.
Digital the type of team that play Counter-Strike with the objective is kill the opponent as opposed to get the bomb down.
Yeah.
If we just shoot them, we don't have to worry about this silly little package.
Yeah. It's a more stylish way to get it done. But sometimes you do have to
both here.
Just shoot them in the head.
They were both here.
Here we go. Yep, the shoot them in the head strategy prevails again.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
There's been 2 plants.
I hate it when we lost a round and someone would go, "Oh, I just missed a shot." I was like, "Well, I can't make you hit the shot." Like, that would frustrate me.
I actually think that's really good to know at Nigel, because if you actually had the kill, let's say you do a fake and you try to kill one at the side, you know you had the timing, but you actually missed the shot, meaning that the round was played right.
Yeah, exactly.
But if they're actually just holding, 2 guys looking at you, and you just get wrecked, the difference between me knowing what to call next is very important.
I agree with that.
Because knowing that you had the kill in the rotation or whatever, that would be key to turn around the round.
Okay.
Especially when it's 5 alive, because when you, let's say it's 3 and 3, I can see everything if I'm not alive. Mostly I'm not alive in that moment, so I can see what's going on, the communication, how we're playing each other. But in a 5 on 5, I can only see the radar and the information that's relayed, and knowing that you had a kill makes a key difference for me building up to the next goal.
Okay.
Now also new players that were saying that 20%, I think Scream of course said, I missed, I just missed. Oh, you didn't miss, you just shot 1 bullet, he went up you. You missed 1 bullet, but that's not a miss, mate. Yeah, so you also have this tendency of players just saying, I missed a shot, but you didn't actually miss it, it's just like you're saying.
I fully agree actually, because I think there's like the same topic, kind of like you might walk into a stack on the T side and you might win the round, but in your own head you're thinking like, they fully outplayed us, but we just won the round, right?
Meanwhile, a second atomic bomb, codenamed Fat Man, is ready for use. With no sign from the Japanese government, the decision has been made to attack another city. This time, the primary target will be Kokura, and the secondary will be Nagasaki. The mission begins similarly to the attack on Hirochi, as 2 weather reconnaissance B-29s are sent to scout the target early in the morning. Enola Gay is back in the air to gauge conditions over Kokura, while Major Charles Sweeney will pilot the delivery aircraft, a B-29 named Boxcar. However, during pre-flight checks, it had been discovered that the fuel pump for one of the reserve tanks had malfunctioned, which significantly cut the amount of time the B-29 can remain in the air. After a short discussion, the decision was made to continue with the mission. At 3:47 AM, Boxcar and its support aircraft, the Great Artiste and Big Stink, lifted off from Tinian and made their way towards the rendezvous point at Yakushima Island. Unlike the mission 3 days prior, this operation is far from smooth. 2 hours into the flight, a red warning light on Fat Man's fuse monitor
No ja mä menen lämmittää mun kevurullan puolikkaa.
Wow. Ja mulla on hot lappi menossa tällä hetkellä.
Krakes Annie Putton.
1-3-7.
Tää on aika huono, mulla on parempi peissi tällä hetkellä. Tällä ei osaa joku koodausautus vetää noin vitu hyviä läppejä. Ei vittu, mä vedin myös 1-3-7, voi vittu. Oho, mä vedin ulos. Mun pitää katsoa kaveripyynnöt, mä en kerkeä katsomaan tällä hetkellä. Mä vedin päin seinään, sori. Mun pitää käydä lisää toi JH. Mikä potkija? Mikä potkija?
Mikä potkija?
Ootteko te siellä samassa sessiossa vielä? Mä oon Snaatikaan samalla servulla.
Näköjään.
Tuu Snaatti praktisee tonne Silverstoneen.
Mä tuun perä.
Eikö tää mukaan liittynyt teidän?
Pitääks mun ostaa näitä vitun tiimejä täällä, voi vittu. Game Pass, ui.
Mitä?
Mä liityn Snaattiin, niin tää heittää mut sunkaan samaa sessioon.
Ei tehdä mitään tapahtuu. Läpipäin, hakkoo. Mikä potkia? Mikä potkia?
Kuka runkkuru siinä?
Mikä potkia onkin hyvä kysyä.
Onks Naatti täällä servulla?
Ai niin, vittu tässä on sitten
Naatti, missä sä menet? Mä haluun ajaa sua päin. You joined Elroy, okei. Okay.
Ei kun mä joisin suku.
Aha.
Missä on you joined Elroy?
Siis mä voin ostaa... Mitä mä voin ostaa täällä? Ups! Meinasin ostaa vahingossa.
Kuggen.
Mistä mä voin ostaa? Ei, en mä halua tota.
Kuka on Kuggen?
Mitä hyi?
Mitä mä teen täällä vitun miljoonalla, jos mä en voi ostaa mitään täältä kaupasta? Täällä ei vittu mitään myynnissä.
Ota ostaa... Ihan
Mä voin ostaa posei.
3,5 miljoonaa.
Mikä maksaa 3,5 miljoonaa?
Mä löysin... Mä löysin servut.
Ihan toi hovin paska maksaa 3,5 miljoonaa.
Ai toi dealership, okei.
Otetaan joku servo ja mennään.
No Miku, no deal.
GG vedin Extremen.
Mille servulle?
Tää maksaa 7 miljoonaa tää auto, mitä vittua?
Ei muuta kuin lähdet ajelemaan.
Pretty big, high praise, bro. That's from, PR and guy.
There was Rich, there was Wes, there was Wilzo, there was obviously
Rattlesnake,
and
yeah.
Who else? Magic Capra,
MX.
MX, of course.
Yeah, Husey was probably, in my opinion, the best UK CSGO.
Yeah.
Didn't really get much of a big name for himself moving to CSGO, but very talented, I would say.
So like Husey one time.
Release, of course.
Wasn't he after? He was late. He was later.
Late, but he in terms of mechanical skill, you might put him as number one. Anybody who knows Release in the chat, type the way you spell it, and we'll do like a little second on it. Can I see if I'm right? Yes. Go for it. See if anyone remembers Release.
First little rifle round here, boys, so maybe something to sink our teeth into.
Yeah, let's hope so. 3-0 team at the game, team side, but hell of a flying start, bit of a bonus round into this one. Tons of money Galil's in hand for Nav and Yekindar.
Yeah, who should be playing for M80? Yekindar, matey. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
I said he did. Sorry. Yeah, that was good. It was good. Send me a second. I got that.
They abandoned mid-pressure for an A split, and now they're heading B.
Spinks needs one, gets two, and dies on the reload. JKS
Well,
takes his time. Chad takes his time.
Okay, chill, guys, chill. No, guys, chill. Guys, I think it might refund, and then it might actually pay you. So don't do it. Maybe it won't actually refund. Don't risk it. What if it doesn't actually refund, and then you're fucked. Yes, what if it doesn't actually refund? What if like it refunds for a second and it doesn't actually refund? Advice.
And I realized that it showed that for everybody. Everyone was on the verge of not making it. You know what I mean? And it stopped, but my dopamine receptors were permanently fried. They could never be recovered. I came back to the real world, and my friends were looking at me, and I realized I couldn't think anymore. My brain receptors had been totally fried by this magical color world. You know, all this, like, all the gambling that I was doing, all of the, like, the fun times, all the different places that I was seeing and visiting, because it felt like I was there forever, and I, like, came to my senses, and I was like, oh my god. And I tried to swear it off, but, like, my brain was hooked, it couldn't stop. And that was what was happening to the world, in large. The casino companies were teaming up with this big corporation in order to get their product in the quote-unquote game. In order to, like, hook more people and more people. So the casinos were packed all the time. The company was packed all the time. And I was just like, oh my god, I've been fucking played. And then I woke up. Crazy, right? Isn't that nuts? That was fucking crazy to me anyway. I was like, holy shit, I just watched a movie in my brain when I woke up. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, then you just gotta wake up and move on with your day. It's like weird.
ask them right now if Darth is accessible. Yo. Can you add me as a Lilian or skin with Mexico? Heart. Okay. What else? So we have charms, we have new skins, gallery case. Whoa. Cool way to show it. Never seen that before. We got some titties on the M41S. That's crazy. When you scrape it, do you see the nipple? No, I'm just kidding. Guys, hey, I'm asking the questions I won't be asking on day one. This is new for me, bro. Neon Noir. Chat, this was one of my favorite skins in the workshop. This got released in the workshop years and years ago, like 8 years ago or something. And now they choose it. That's sick. This is my favorite Neon Noir. I love how the sword is like on the magazine. It's so cool. Damn, I didn't know this was out. I'm not even kidding. Gold tooth. I like it.
I'm bad.
I don't know where Choppy's from. Eggs are not cheap where I live. Nothing in grocery is cheap in Canada right now. We're no different from anywhere else. We're experiencing the rapid rise of inflation post-COVID. BC, that should be worse than me. Marking that as red as potentially I'll cut this out later. BFB, battle for BFBI. Season 4 is finished. Season 5 and 2 are both being worked on right now, and Season 3 is in the dirt. For now. I know, it's so funny how they went about it. They like ditched it. I didn't even know like they even returned to BFBI until recently. I was like, dang, they actually are gonna finish something instead of just starting a new project, because that's what they liked to do.
Magix is just able to swing out and seal the deal. So NIP, it looked like for a moment there they could have broken through, found a second. It ends up being another one that's lost to the wayside at Fort Nib. Chopper has been a real menace across this map.
Yeah, he's outshot Doc in a way. I think not just the killing, but the calling as well. He's had some great moves, playing for a 2v5.
Most opening duels on the team. Wow. That's exactly what you want to see. You know, this is
a real statement from Spirit, showing that even though they've had their missteps, they're looking to correct them now.
Yeah, and I'm going to repeat what I said earlier coming into this game, because I do think it's worth noting. Yes, sure, Spirit haven't looked unbeatable, they haven't looked like, you know, one of the best teams in the world, but at the same time, all it was a really sloppy game against a hungry underdog of Passion UA. Otherwise, it's been fine, sure. Yeah, they lost to G2, but they always do. And it was a very close match. So it's a BO1 that's put them here, essentially. And while not every game has been perfect for Spirit, the match versus Sashi earlier, reassuring after the first half. Blew them out the water in the remaining 3. And they are proving...
Early in his freaking career. That was before even Worlds. Marshmallow like kind of got out of the mainstream spotlight. It's like I remember when Marshmallow would just be showing up everywhere, bro, and it probably wasn't even him. It was just some guy wearing the Marshmallow helmet. Probably made his bag and everything go back to...
timing phase, because like Juice WRLD's been dead for 5 years, right? Fortnite was barely around when Juice WRLD died. So like Juice WRLD's estate is like contacted by Epic Games, and they're like, hey, we want to put Juice WRLD in Fortnite as like a major event. Clips I've seen is just like it's just like an empty void, and there's just a giant Juice WRLD dancing in the middle. That's the only freaking clip I've seen from the Juice WRLD event. I'm surprised I haven't seen a GD level with Alone by Marshmello. I feel like somebody would do it at some point. Who's the fan base for this? So that's really like the entire Fortnite fan base. Dude, I can't believe that the Ice Spice album got a higher score on Pitchfork than Kendrick Lamar GNX. Like, who are the freaking writers at Pitchfork, man? Dude, I feel like that Peppa Pig review had to be a joke. Like, there's no way they're seriously reviewing a Peppa Pig album.
And you don't have full utility to get banana control. You don't have the HEs to soften them up. You're lacking the Molotovs.
Yeah.
It's like, good luck. Like, good luck. Like, I don't know what you meant to do.
So more stop kills, Monacy, 1 on that Inferno.
Yeah, well, like, that's the thing. The AWP barely played in. Like, AWPing was such a known factor throughout that series. Maybe a little bit on Mirage you got going.
I guess for a team like FaZe 2 that's already kind of shaky right now, and obviously looks like they've lost some confidence, losing that second round has got to just be backbreaking to a certain extent, to like the mentality.
Well, the way they came out into the third, they actually had a good crack. Carrigan went apartment super fast with his Tech 9, got 2 kills. They had a 3v5, and then there was trades back, and then Frozen got left in a 1v1, and then he lost. So the first 3 rounds were exciting, and then everything else was shit.
It was just a wash.
Yeah. It just, you know, and there was other rounds where, so like Rob, they double AWP'd, and Rob's got, this was Mirage, double AWP'd, Rob's was in market with the AWP, kills him with rescuing B, and then Carrigan is shooting Hunter in the back, and he dings but whiffs. Hunter kills him, and then kills Robs, and they lose the site. So it's like, and then they lose the round, and Hunter like gets 4 kills or something like that. It's like, you know, just, it's the little details. Hunter owned them. Hunter went, I'm gonna have a big boy game.
I fucking love that.
And just mauled them. So for FaZe tomorrow versus Furia, like, I don't think MI...
Only control line. Naturally, you want to build the same amount. No, it's a vanilla effect. You get it for 100 of all the new shards. If you have all the shards, then you get it. Nope, no plans of any Sazerix.
Made me feel like they wanted to get banned from the start. Oh, wait, I need to have shake on this. So let me work for shake. Fuck. Yeah, that was the recipe for disaster. I'm usually not that bad at this level, but apparently I fell off. That's a tortoise.
Like I hate this part, dude. It's so annoying. You see this 75 is so fucking bad. Hi Brandon, what's up? How are you doing? Yes, I did Nathan. I'm so excited for it. Tommy is so good. Very excited for it. That's so funny, Krakow, because I got all 100 Earth Shards by the time I had like 50 Light Shards. I only got Earth Shards, like, at all. Only shard I got. Nice ass. That was good, job. I do not open the daily chest. Opening the daily chest.
He's the guy for that. I don't know. I think, you know, it's, you're going to say it's going to be better. That's my initial thoughts. But I also then think, okay, what does that mean for FlyQuest? Does that mean they're going to spend a lot more time overseas? So I don't imagine Regali's going to move to Australia. That would be ridiculous. So you're going to see them a lot more time in Europe. Is this... Then I also have the next question. Is this an organizational move, right? Is this from Papa Smitty and the org, or is this the team who have said, hey, let's make this change? Because that's the next thing that comes to my mind with this one right here. Because they wanted to stay together, this FlyQuest roster. They were given the green light by FlyQuest to stay together for the year that they were signed, which was 2024. And then, yeah, so this could have potentially come from the org, this type of a change. So does anybody look at this as, like, think this would be the difference maker for them?
It kind of feels like they're getting a European offer just for the sake of getting a European offer, to be honest, because
that's what I
mean, everything that we've seen from Regali since he got some opportunities hasn't been super convincing. So is he really going to be that much better than Alistar that for you to make this move? It really doesn't feel like it's going to change anything at all. I mean, I could be wrong, but it's...
reward for VIP in 2020. You'll never simp like that again. But come on, it's me, your buddy old pal. Look at your Tartarus completion. Tell me, who do you see? Transition here for me. What was that supposed to mean? And then when you just like answer the question.
Siihen ei paljon vaadita.
Niinpä.
Joku alle 50 senttiä tilillä.
Alle 50. Ei, mulla on 49 senttiä, voi vittu.
Pari nappia kans.
Pari nappia, ei napit myytiin.
Langan pätkiä.
Napit myytiin.
CS-kanava.
Mä myyn sut kohta Naville.
Naville? Kyllä kiitos.
Vitus nanseri.
Kyllä vittu kiitos.
Haista paska, se oli vitsi.
Ite oot. Sori, en sanonut.
Sanoit.
En sanonut, sori, hei. Paha, hyvin paha.
Suosittelen vahvasti katsoa, mitä tuolla on.
Missä?
Se on paskaa.
Hyvät viit.
Missä kanavalla? Voi vittu, siis mun kesken mun Fortnite-peli pitäis katsoa jotain vitut viittejä.
Kesken sun Fortnite. Milloin mä viimeksi muuten? Aiks sä voit?
En. Mä en oo ikinä voittanut Fortniteissa.
En mäkään.
Se olisi ollut eka kerta silloin, kun mä tipuin sieltä Jyrkän täytät se kikkusen.
Bro, how are you supposed to get
Niin me ei lasketa tähän aikaisempia seasoneja, sovitaan näin. Koska niinku, mä oon pelannut niin vitu aikaisin, että silloin oli voitot niinku ihan ilmaisia.
Ehkä sulle.
Mä oon viimeksi vetänyt extra.
Ja vittu tää Sentinel.
Onko siellä Britke Sentinel? Britke
Sentinel shotgun.
Bloody.
Mä oon viimeksi vetänyt Extreme GDstä.
Kari, mitä sä mun Britke Sentinel shotgunista?
Päälle. Mä unohdin veljet pistää sniffan päälle. Ei haistella vissiin sitten paljon mitään.
Lol, mä flukesin Pirkka Sonic Wavein.
Harmi.
Jumalauta.
Other countries do it, I forgot. How do you feel about regulations made for making these platforms less profitable in the US? Example, taking away advertising on the platform. Like instead of banning it, just like crippling it financially. Well, the whole idea was sell it to an American company. That way we can steal your data instead like we usually do. So you're saying instead of that, the alternative is take away their ads? Meta takes our data, Amazon takes our data, Google takes our data, everything you access on your phone takes your data. Yeah, man, we know. But it's convenient to forget that when talking about this. Might be the start of the Great Firewall of US. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think it's gonna go like full, like Insano style or anything off rip. You hope it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's no way of knowing. They did declare Tencent as a Chinese military company recently. So why wouldn't they ban everything Tencent hasn't handed next? NetEase next? Yeah, I mean, I feel like the precedent should set. Why is it exclusive to just TikTok? Tencent does the same shit through a ton of different things. Everything Riot Games related. You'd lose Fortnite, Call of Duty, Activision Blizzard products as well. Well, no one's gonna miss Ubisoft products. And then a ton of services. But those are like the immediate games. But Tencent is identified as a Chinese military company. It does take your data and gives it to China. Why not ban everything from Tencent? I mean, I know the answer. Because they work with American companies, so they still get to have their cake and eat it too. American companies still get your data. And China gets it too. The same handshake deal with pretty much everything else. What was the reason India banned it? Same reason? Yeah, India banned it 2020, same reason. Doesn't affect me, Fraser. I don't use TikTok for shit. I just don't like people celebrating censorship and relinquishing freedoms. Oh, sing it till the cows come home. You can use whatever cope you want, but at the end of the day, it's the exact same shit we criticize other countries for doing. Tencent doesn't influence folks on a personal level, it's just games. The data collection isn't the issue. If it was, they'd ban US companies too. It's all about the fake.
I already forgot my own thing that I just made. That works just fine. Now my stomach. Ow. Ooh, it's doing not fun activities right now. Fuck you. What even are these blocks, by the way? Like, are those blocks just like these? Like these blocks? Like if I place this here, like if I just set my colors and stuff. Yeah. What am I doing? I'm setting the line to color too. What's going on? Oh, it doesn't really need to be verified. I think this is I set this to 2, and then it's a different color. Yeah, I'm tweaking. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Cool. Wait. I'm doing it. There, I handled it. Ignore damage on, instead of dying in the editor with my model out. Okay, got you. Oh, I'll show you stuff here. What do I want to do here? Okay, just one more of those.
step, there's no way I get glove to debuff. Yeah, if I got like hearts or diamonds to debuff, I'd be screwed, but I didn't get it. World Chariots. At least the last card is a destroy. No, I already have one that's destroyed. Dude, what if I freaking, I'm actually gonna get this. Wait, so this Joker can get destroyed too? Okay, we got one. Oh, this one is so GG, bro. I think it's exclamation mark NLW. I think I have a command for it. I've been playing this for like 3 days. I gotta do the RGB. Can't just do 2 of them. Oh, dude, that all looked impossible when I was watching play it. All 9 circle levels are impossible. No manic, bro. Yeah, Erebus was fun. Is Manix even?
I'm dead. No! The 42.9. D9 even. I mean, no joke's easily the silliest level. Not the silliest level, but like the silliest movement, I would say. There's not like a mini silliness going on. Misfire isn't silly.
And one of the, it's just like, Jesus, man. Like, I want that pre-workout, you know.
I don't actually take pre-workout. I
try
raw
not
dog
to,
it.
because you gotta fend off caffeine, you know, because it's
Yeah.
it scales with tolerance, like with anything like that. It's like,
Yeah. I'm on a very strict 1 cup of coffee every day kind of diet, whereas like I don't have more because I know it's gonna backfire.
I wonder.
I have this fancy espresso machine. I make 1 cup of coffee every morning with my eggs and bacon while I mean, I drink it because I think it's delicious as fuck, but I do notice it if I don't have it in the morning, then I'm like way more tired. Like as much as I want to say that I don't really need it, I kind of need it. It's not like bad. I'll still function. I'm just kind of tired.
So, something funny happened a couple months ago.
I'm getting so fucking walled, bro. I'm getting so walled by the most random shit. Why? I'm really liking it. I just don't understand why I can't do this part of the level. Stop! I love dying to the same 2 clicks every day. Holy shit. This was under PPF? No fucking way, right? Why? Why do I die to this input? Dude! I don't get why I'm dying to this one of all things. Hello? Hello, MX. This is considered hard. God, I fucking hate these ground spikes. They're so far up. Yeah, they need a double afro. If you already have an afro and I become the supreme leader of the world, you have to grow an afro on your afro. But by doing so, you just immediately get promoted to become the CEO of a company. So you just become rich. So you don't actually need to be very skilled to be a CEO, so anyone can have that role. So I'm going to give it to all the people who can grow a double afro. Brother, fucking please. I can't. I want to. Sorry, that's gonna take like the entire day. No, I love long round. That's why I got so unbelievably happy when 1139 dropped. I got a reference to long range long round. I found it so fucking funny. Because everyone says it was just a filler arc, even though it's like very canon. But because it's like the most random arc, people just always call it filler. But nope, it's finally been referenced again. It only took 20 years, but it got referenced.
4 hours in a call making those numbers. I was just getting clowned the entire time. Listen, man, I'm a slow builder, man. Like, it takes me a while to put stuff down.
You mentioned you were in a call. I'm curious, like, as to where you hang around these days, because at least in the public eye, I don't think many people will have seen you around.
I mean, I've always been mostly absent from like larger GD servers, like even before I retired. Nowadays, like even less so, you know. I don't know, mostly just like, you know, hanging out IRL, you know, working, school, and you'd be hard pressed to find me on Discord, like,
just like around.
Area, you know. Yeah. I mean, I'm always checking my phone though, so like, listen, man, Duty Far on Discord if you need that once a day, you know.
That would be really cool if we could get that finished.
It's always nice to just see any of my layouts, like, see the light of day, you know. Man, this palm tree's... I do respect this, like, much calmer, more open discussion about topics, though.
Yeah, I don't want this to be an interview. I never liked that idea, really. It just doesn't feel as authentic as just like I feel like I've learned a lot more just by actually chatting on this series.
You could be like the next Nardwar of GD.
Well, that would actually be an interesting twist if I like researched someone as much as possible, like someone mysterious, like.
So I was thinking Jenkins, man. I know nothing about that guy. That man's
So Jenkins, I was convinced I knew from a different server. He swears that he has no idea what I'm talking about. Like I was in an old Skype group. I swear I knew this guy Jenkins, but I'm thinking of someone else, and I'll never know.
Aika hyvä, kun ESL Pro Leaguehan pääsi 2 Kaljaliiga Oseania-tiimiä.
Joo, kun oikeesti vaan Kaljaliiga.
Kaljaliiga. Sitä kaljasponsoreita.
Toisen tiimin nimi on Mindfreak ja toisen on Housebets. Elä koule.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Hitsillä vikashippi fluke.
GG. Joo, toi vikashippi on kans helpompi Rebirthissa.
Joo.
Ainakin mun mielestä.
Now in a situation like this,
okay.
Kill might be everything they need though. AK retrieved.
What is happening? We're in a box right now.
Not expecting Slen. Waits just long enough to disarm him.
Oh. Okay, Slen, 1 HP.
Oh no! Molly out! Up the vent! They made it! They made it up the vent!
Oh, G!
He's getting closer. G's right.
Oh, G, what a shot!
Still could be.
He's sick with it.
He's gonna fake it one more time. Mercury bites! And PR takes the round.
PR might be the go.
He might be 4 kills in that one.
Harry,
unbelievable.
You need your mic turned up.
Can we get cluster 4, please?
Cluster 4? Cluster 4?
Hey guys.
Hey, Harry.
Hey.
What's up? You lonely in the green room?
No, I was just wondering, John, why did you pick Sled? I noticed he's having a...
Didn't pick PR.
You know, he's been having a lot of impact bomb plans here, but his kills haven't been going his way. You know, he had a really good Kato, and he was like the 6th or 7th person on my list. If I could go and revisit the picks I made, I think you'll see that I actually had a lot of the people that other people already took.
I have a question for you, Harry, after this
PR
round,
is-
because we have a bit of a crunch in the lobby.
PR is kind of owning us. Okay, but it's not like we'll have another chance. Come on, mosey up.
äitini entiset, ei minulle on sanottu, että 80-100V sitten ei välttämättä merkattu mitenkään, vaikka olisi hopeaa. Joka tapauksessa on todella hienot ja muuntuu erinäköiseksi, miten valo niihin osuu. Todella kauniit. Iso äitini peruja, joka syntyi 1800-luvun loppupuolella. Teet tarjous ja ne on sinun. Oli hopeaa tai ei, kysymysmerkki. Vastaavanlaisen löysin Puolasta identtinen ja siellä luki myös Silver. Kysymysmerkki. Upeat korvissa vain 19 €. Onko varmaa, että ei ole vain joku paska käännös suomeksi jostain random kielestä?
En tiedä.
Koska tää vaikuttaa hyvin paljon siltä, että joku on kirjoittanut omalla kielellä ja Google-kääntäjän läpi vetänyt tyyliin tai jotain.
Mä tykkään, kun tossa heti eka lause on hei sinä, joka ymmärrät.
Pääsen pelaamaan kotimassa peliä.
Kattakaa tää.
Mä oon viestittänyt jo tolle noin Laurille, toiselle Laurille.
Äänikana vässä.
Joo. Kyllä sinne rahat ei oo mennyt.
Pitää mennä sieltä sivulta kattoon, niin on varmaan joku aspeyttö, johon voi laittaa viestiä, että miksi te ette ole vienyt mun rahoja. Miika Ainakin näkee, että on ihan sika hyvä peili, on niin hyvä puhas peili, ei edes näytä peililtä tossa vaiheessa, kun toi on niin puhas päältä, näkyy vaan naama. Toi on tarkoituksella. Uutista.
Mä verifiasin tän special rendin just. GG.
That is Saphira's message. Just eliminate me, I'm ready.
Rat Society.
Rat Society.
Ratscapade.
Oh. Kurva Bobe.
Bro is eating that shit.
His gluttony disgusts me.
Kurva Bobe.
Yeah, keep eating that shit, get fatter.
Mine are 24, 36. It's like 53, right? Obviously, you can't combine them all together. But if you just combine, you know, there's two of them. For two of them, it says 2019, and then one of them is 1819. So it crossed New Year's there. Like if you just combine one of those, or like two of those, it would be 29 series, which would be number one in terms of best of threes, best of fives on land, which is nuts, right? The level of dominance. Also,
yeah.
Funnily enough, the exact time when I was a pro.
We don't talk about sad for you. We don't talk about that Astralis dominance run in the context of like the maps, but thinking back, I mean, 2018, they were like the best team in the world on like 3 or 4 maps out of the pool, and like probably the second best team on the other 3 or 4 maps. It was unreasonable as fuck.
I think what was clear though when they were the best team was the shift in the way that the game was being played, or like the level of dial on the nuances, right? Or like so, it stood out a bit more, I think. And that's why any of these teams who have had these little patches for the last couple of years, they've been the best team of the time, but it's hard to compare to just the level of influence that Astralis had on the entire game and even still the way it's played today, right? So, you know, since Astralis, what have we had? We had that Liquid run, we had
Online
FaZe.
era.
Well, yeah, Na'Vi, FaZe, and now, I don't know, Spirits was a bit sporadic. I wouldn't say there was a period of dominance for Spirit, would you guys?
What? I'm dead to what? Huh? What am I dead to? Is there no D blocks there? Oh my god, of course. Someone would be the one to do that. Yeah, there was no key blocks in 2.0. So weird, like certain things that I'm like, yeah, that has to be in 2.0, right? But no, it's like 2.1. What's the rotate trigger? People really made it. Yeah, like this entire level was made without a rotate trigger because there was no rotate trigger.
No en mä tiedä tulisiko se, mutta vittu se on ainakin aktiivinen rakentaja. Ja se on hyvä niin. En mä nyt tiedä. Kyllä mä veikkaan, kyllä se jotakin isänmaallisuus, jotakin niin ehkä se.
Vastaan se joku, kun hän teki siihen Artsin kollabia.
Niin just
Tää
näin.
on tämmönen vähän Redux inspiroitu. Tää on tämmönen fortti.
Mikä Redux.
No esimerkiksi. Meillä on vasta suunnitteluriihi käynnissä, koska me ei olla ihan varma, että onko Siniristissä nykyään enää tarpeeksi hyviä rakentajia, että on se niinku mahdollista tehdä. Niin tällä hetkellä on vähän tämmönen pohdinta tässä, että onko tää niinku, lähtisikö tää oikeesti. Lepuska vissiin, jos mä oikein muistan, se taisi olla Intissä tällä hetkellä. Novak on melkein siniristiläinen.
Aktiivinen rakentaja.
En mä tiedä siitäkään. En tiedä. No en mäkään. Siis kyllähän mäkin täällä pohdin ja mä oon tehnyt viimeksi silloin, kun mä olin lukiossa, että täällä nyt vähän venytetään tätä. On se jos Unerve ei suuttunut mulle hirveästi niistä kommenteista, mitä mä sanoin siinä videolla, niin on sekin vielä aktiivinen.
Näetkö se sen videon?
Joo.
Oi vittu.
There's more. No.
one of the things you need to be, if they win against Vitality, right, in that game, and it's a close game, then okay, so then now they build some stock about themselves, and it's not like, oh, these guys are just getting ragged up, but now they've lost to them 7 times in this season. Like, it's like, oh, if anything, now you have Aura dead. Like, you know,
You have Aura dead.
You're fucked. You've been paying this off for the rest of your life.
Is there an interest rate? Like, like if we take too long, like, is it going to be like they're at 8 games, but really they're at 10? Like,
they have to win. Well, here's the thing: they have to win something soon with that team. Otherwise, that team probably won't be that team, right? Like, even though people thinking, oh yeah, Mouse probably won't make a change in the break. It's like, and Cyclone said, oh yeah, nah. But I think we're going to have another one of these seasons now where there'll be a lot of roster changes. Like FaZe need to recalculate. G2 are already making moves, and then like. Yeah, and then it starts to filter down, right? It filters down into the lower teams. So you take a look at how does that impact a Gamer Legion? How does that impact a Heroic, right? So where do those players kind of filter to? And then Na'Vi's another one that's a big one. But are Na'Vi going to go from their academy? Are they going to try and poach from elsewhere? And then once everybody's in the conversation, you might just get brought in the conversation. A player that you never thought you might be able to get just becomes a possibility. And you're like, oh shit, like let's consider this now.
I got a question. Who would you replace on Na'Vi?
Multiple players.
Oh, at least
one.
Let's go with one. Let's go full clickbait. What is the one? I hope they could hear my.
Hackers.